I was trying to get my foot fungus to pay the rent since he's kind of sentient.
Yeah.
All he does is lay around.
Wasn't that an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Actually, yeah. I was
referencing that. Welcome to my channel, everyone. We're talking about foot fungus.
Hey. Mike and It's rejoice.
Yes.
Hello.
So let me make sure my mic is using the right one. And of course it's not. I love OBS sometimes. That's one tech mess up this stream. Let's see how many more we'll have. Anyway, I'm Katie. Welcome to my channel. And we are going to be playing Honey Heist, which is a very fun D6 game. It's I don't plan anything for it. It's a very just out there improv game, and I finally get to run a game for my sweet Spell Squad friends who I played Tomb of Annihilation with, and now Waterdeep Dragon Heist with, and then sweet precious Angel Aya, who I just adore, who I flirted with in Scott's game for one whole game.
Yeah, and stole my money.
Stole money. Love them and leave them, baby.
You're still referenced almost every session,
good.
So I think you made a good impression.
Good.
I am very salty about that.
Good. That's what I want. Love them.
How dare you steal? How dare you steal my money and give me more than what I had before?
I know, right? Left you better off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also you kissed me passionately and left. But let's not get into semantics. The principle of the matter.
Okay. So, yeah, we can go around. We're gonna roll for... No one here, if I'm correct, has played Honey Heist, correct? Yeah, okay. So this is gonna be great. It's a very easy system, and I'll probably mess it up. So great that you guys don't know how to play it. You'll never know. So, we're going to go around, introduce yourselves, and then we can also roll for bears in just a minute. But just a real quick introduction. We can start with Jeanette, just who you are, quick where we can find you on the internet, and your pronouns. And then, yeah, we're good.
Cool. Hi, Jeanette. You can find me on Twitter at JEBriggs79 and on Twitch at Uncanny_Adventures. And my pronouns are she, her. And yeah, that's me.
Scott?
Scott, I think he, him. I don't know the pronoun things very well, but guy, I guess. You can find me on Twitter and on Twitch with Scotty Hood _H00D for Hood. And I run crazy D&D games and stuff like that.
Dylan?
Hi, I'm Dylan. My pronouns are he, him, but you can call me whatever you want, really. I'm not picky. You can find me at KKRP2 on Twitter. I do art stuff. I play D&D games. I talk about history and weird shit sometimes. So if you like that, I don't know, come say hi.
If you like drows and pirates, that's where to go.
That is true. And last but not least, Sweet Aya.
Hello, everybody. I'm Aya. I'm Aya Golder on everywhere on the internet. I play D&D and yell a lot. So hello. Oh, and my pronouns are she, her. So
Nice. Okay, so in Honey Heist, you the whole thing is you are on a heist for honey.
What?
Yeah, but there's two things. You're going to undertake the greatest heist the world's ever seen. One, you have a complex plan that requires precise timing, and two, you're a goddamn bear.
roar.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think Aya had already created her bear. If you want to just go ahead and tell us what you rolled, we can start with you. So what was your descriptor?
Yeah. I'm an incompetent panda bear hacker.
Nice.
Whoa.
I love this. So you have a descriptor, which is sort of like the trope you can play. You have a role. So she is the hacker. She can hack anything. And then she has a bear type and a skill. So she's a panda. So she can eat anything that looks like bamboo. So if she uses that special skill, she can roll, instead of rolling 1d6. So the point of Honey Heist is you want to roll 1d6 and roll equal or under the relevant stat I tell you to. So if I tell you to roll with bear or criminal, you want to roll under whatever your stat is. If you use your skill, so say you have a steel pipe. It looks like bamboo. You want to eat it, get rid of it or something. I don't know. What do pandas do? Who knows?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. You will roll 2d6 and you will pick whichever's lowest. So that's how you use your special skill.
Cool.
Okay, so Jeanette, I'm going to start with you. If you will roll me a and okay, so I'm going to tell you also Aya, roll a d8 for me, please. We're going to pick out your hat. I forgot about this. That's the most important thing of Honey Heist is what hat you're wearing.
3.
So you're going to be wearing a bowler hat. You're a panda with a bowler hat.
Nice.
I love it. Okay, Jeanette, if you will roll me a d6, we'll pick out your descriptor.
Okay, here we go. Ooh.
A 5, so you are slick.
Yeah, I am.
Roll me another d6.
All right.
I guess
Take that salmon fish oil and just put it all over your fur.
You are a black bear, so you have the special skill of climbing.
Ooh.
And
go.
one more d6.
All right. Ooh.
You are okay. So this is up to you. Do you also want to be a hacker, or would you like to roll again?
I want to roll again.
Okay, fine with me.
All right. Ooh.
So you are the driver. So you are a slick black bear driver, and
I love it.
D8 for that hat.
Ooh. Ooh.
You wear a trilby.
Oh my god.
I love it. It's actually sort of perfect.
For a
Perfect.
driver, yes.
It's really good.
Yes.
Okay, so Scott, your turn. I think it might be easier to just roll me 3d6 at one time. Sorry, I didn't think about that.
Okay. Boop. Wait. Wrong thing. I need to get roll 20. Okay, here we go. Boop. Boop and boop.
Okay, 4, 3, and 2. So 4, unhinged. I like it. Panda Bear, would you like to roll again, or would you like to keep Panda Bear? It's up to you.
I'm gonna roll again.
Okay. And then your 5. Sun Bear. So you know what a sun bear is, right? They're the bears with the long, weird tongues. Yeah. They're
Quick
great.
Google.
Yes, you can put a link in Twitch chat if you like. I don't block links. And 2 is Brains.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely a sun bear.
So you are the unhinged sun bear brains of the operation. Your special talent is that you can sense honey. So you won't know the exact location of where honey is, but you know sort of the relevant area, if it's good honey or not, if this is the good shit or not. And roll me a d8 for that hat.
Okay. Royal honey, 3 kilometers northeast.
Exactly. 6. So you're wearing a fez. What a look for this sun bear in a fez who's unhinged.
There are many different kinds of honey in this town. Some are pretty sweet. Others can be quite sour.
Oh god, I love it. Okay, Dylan, 3d6. 2. Okay, washed up.
Okay.
Sun bear, would you like to roll again?
Yeah, why not?
Honey badger. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So you are the washed up honey badger face of the operation.
Of course I am.
Perfect.
The honey badger's special skill is that you do carnage. So
What?
you just honey badger don't give a fuck. You just
I know
attack.
I don't give a fuck.
This is
Damn.
perfect.
Okay.
Roll me a d8 for that hat.
7.
You wear a crown.
Ah, he's a badger with a crown.
No wonder you're the face.
This is
All
like
right
the
then,
little
Bruno.
magic tavern shit. I love it.
He may not be royalty, but he don't care. He don't give a fuck.
No, he's the king of the badgers.
This is so good. This is such a good group. Holy shit.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Well, we're going to get started now that we have our bears taken care of. I'm going to what we do, how you play this game, and I've already sort of explained it, but just one more time. It's very simple. If you want to do something, it's a very RP heavy game. If you want to do something, say Jeanette, you want to climb a wall. Well, I will tell you if that's a bear skill or a criminal skill. In the context, it could be either. If you're just climbing just to climb, it'll probably be a bear roll. So each of you start out on your character sheets with a 3 in each skill, bear and criminal. So what happens is when the plan fails and you run into a difficulty, so you're going to move one plan from criminal into bear. And I'll sort of tell you when to do this. And when the plan goes off without a hitch, you're going to move 1 point from bear into criminal. So you're going to move, you're going to keep fluctuating these 2 stats. Very simple to keep up with. If you get criminal stat ever reaches 6, you're lured into a life of crime and you betray your party. And I've seen this happen before, and it's very fun. I've had someone run off with the money before, or the honey before. If your bear stat reaches 6, you flip out bear style and you lose it, presumably to be picked up by animal control in half an hour or so. Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm putting the link in Twitch chat just in case anyone wants to follow along or anything. So you can fix up your stats voluntarily. So if you want to move a point from bear to criminal to, like, you know, make yourself a little bit more human, less, you know, feral, you can voluntarily say you have a flashback scene with you and the other bears, where you're planning this heist out, or a old heist that you had, anything like that. It's a very fun system. You can just let your imagination go wild. You can draw anyone into the scene with you. They can volunteer to be in the scene with you. Like I say, they also need to get their their stats back in order. You don't have, if you're in the scene, you don't have to take it. Like, maybe your stats already too high, you don't want to take the move. You don't have to take the advance. I mean, it's up to you to help balance yourself out. If you want to move your point from criminal into bear, so you're not, you know, tempted to run away from your group, then you have to find some honey and eat it. It may not be the honey you're looking for. It could be a piece of honey candy, something that has some kind of honey connotations to it. That's how you sort of, you know, mellow yourself out, calm down a little bit. And each of you will start with, I'm going to give each of you, because it is Halloween, that's our setting, a little piece of, like, honey taffy candy to use in a bind. So each of you have that in your inventory.
Excellent.
So the system is a D6 system. If you want to do something, I'll tell you. You just roll a D6. If you're under your thing, you pass. If you're above it, you don't. It's very simple. And it's a very fun game. And so where we start out at, first we gotta get names. Jeanette, your bear's name. I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm called Snowball.
Snowball.
Yeah.
And Scott, what is your bear's name?
My bear's name is Sir Barrington.
Oh, God. Sir Barrington. Okay. Dylan?
Bruno.
We love it. And Aya, yours is?
Sunshine.
Okay, great. I put all the names in Zoom chat for you guys, just in case you need them. I'll need them. So, we start out in the middle of the woods. This is where you guys have been hanging out for a little while, and you it's not really your home per se, but for right now it's a good little hideout. You might be on the lam. You know, things have gotten maybe a little too hot in your last heist. You know, just you're hanging out here in your natural habitat. And from what you can hear, close to the lake that these woods surround, you know that there are, like, lake houses, and humans come every now and then as the seasons change, you know, to swim in the lake, to, you know, lay out and roast their skin. You don't really understand why they do that. It makes no sense, because they don't have fur like you do to cover up their skin. Why would they? You don't get it. But as you're out here sort of having a conversation, maybe itching a little bit for honey, you, Sir Barrington, can smell honey stronger than the other ones can. But all of you at the same time can hear, like, this chatter and this like talking and happiness, things being moved, and the sun is still up in the sky. All of you as bears know it's about to set very soon. It's getting close to night. It's probably in the fall. It's probably around before time has changed, so it's probably around like 6:30ish, so that it hasn't gotten night yet. It's like beginning to be dusk, you know. But about 8 to 10 miles off, you can hear this chattering, and like this excitement and people talking, and you can smell honey, Sir Barrington. What are you guys doing?
Sunshine is probably like rolling around in some dirt. This is not even paying attention. She's just like, yeah.
The humans are interesting species. They seem to be some kind of reptile bathing into the sun in order to gain warmth for the day.
I mean, they don't smell that good when they do it.
Unless they have that like thing that makes them smell like honey. That smells good.
Speaking of which,
that's pretty good. Yeah. I do quite enjoy when they smell like honey.
You know, Bruno, I've never said this before, but I've always liked your accent.
Oh, you know, back in my day, they always liked my accent quite a bit. So, I was star bear in these woods once.
I remember that, Bruno.
What?
Yes.
Speaking of the sweet nectar, I smell some over there, and I just point my paw over in that direction, wherever I smell it. What is it? Do I need a bear roll for this, or
would you like? What are you trying to do? Get a exact, not really an exact location, but a more like area of it. Yeah, then give me a bear roll, and because you're using your sense honey, you will roll 2d6 and take the lowest. I don't think the character sheet gives you your special skill, so you can just hit bear twice and we'll take the lowest.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, I've got to... Okay, so, you will take that too, of course. So you don't know an exact location, of course, but you know this is coming from where all those houses are, where you see all those humans, in the summer when you're, for the most part, you as bears at least stay away from the humans. They're just too much trouble. But you know that's where they gather, and they keep all of their goodies. Every now and then they'll leave stuff out in the dumpsters behind their houses, and you guys get little treats sometimes. But this is different than that. You smell something really good. This is better than sandwiches or thrown out hot dogs or s'mores. This is big time. And you know it's coming from one of those big houses on the lake.
One of those big human huts.
So
you point this out?
Yes.
Sunshine is running that way.
Like his paw.
It was like
Sunshine, we should really talk about it first.
He goes to press his paw against his temple, and he's like, think. And he tries to think of a plan of how we could get this honey.
Snowball reaches up with his paw and pulls his trilby off a branch and puts it on.
I like to think with one claw.
Mm-hmm. We should catch Snowball before them humans use those little shiny things that they hold up and point in our direction nowadays. Mm-hmm. Every time you show up in their backyard or something, it's like, I think they think we're going to be scared of it or something. Ooh. Sunshine.
Yeah, you just hear boom, 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 and it's like getting distant. Boom, boom, boom. Because I imagine Sunshine's running at full speed, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then just boom, 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 boom.
Snowball kind of like casually starts to stroll and slowly picks up the pace. Like, okay, Sunshine.
Sir Barrington just trots.
What about you, Bruno?
I'll follow after. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow up.
Yeah.
I just love it so much.
Snowball will stop after a little bit and be like, "Yo, Bruno, want a lift?"
Oh, sure, yeah. It'd be just like the old days.
Hop on, hang tight, and then just start running again with Bruno on my back holding on.
Yeah, so Sir Barrington, you watch as Snowball, as Bruno crawls onto Snowball's back, hangs on tight, and Snowball sort of takes off at this run after Sunshine. And you're just trotting along. After about a couple minutes, Snowball, given that you are the driver, we'll say you're a little bit faster than Sunshine. You do manage to catch up with Sunshine, and Sunshine's gotten pretty far, as in you can see over the hill that you guys have crested up on. You can see the humans, and they're like they're human huts. But you're not like, they can't see you. They're not paying attention at all to you.
So I'll kind of run up and do like the shoulder nudge, like boom, like yo, hey, we gotta wait for the brains of the operation. We gotta make sure we don't get caught. You never know.
But I want honey.
Yeah, but they got them guys. They got them long poles with the rope, and once they get that around your neck, unless you eat them, you don't get away.
But I can eat them.
That's true, but we should wait for Sir Barrington. He usually has a good idea what to do about these situations.
Yes.
All right.
It's just like.
Oh, and how I love my honey, la 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 la, honey, do do do, and he's just like, that's the first thing you hear, and then you hear like the branches of trees and stuff as I just slowly trot up and catch up to you guys.
Meanwhile, I'm carefully plucking like all the foliage that Sunshine has kind of acquired, just barreling along helter skelter through the forest, just like you got a pine cone here, darling.
Yes, it's a new decoration. Do you like it?
Oh, you wanted that. Sorry.
Yeah, and she's just gonna put it on top of her.
It looks wonderful.
It's like,
wonderful.
Yay!
Sir Barrington, you catch up and you see Snowball with Bruno still on their back, and Sunshine sitting there just looking out over this crest at these humans. And you see, all of you now together, you see these humans, they're humans, you think. They're dressed in weird clothes. You're used to seeing humans just in normal kind of, fabrics and things, but one of them is wearing a very pointy hat. One of them has like yellow paint on their face. One of them is wearing a big fursuit, and honestly, it's a little offensive if they're trying to look like a bear. It's pretty offensive. One of them looks like they're dressed as, they have like these wings on their backs, and you're not really sure if those are supposed to be bird wings, because they don't look anything like birds that you know, and you guys know a lot of birds. You talk regularly. So you
tweet at us.
They tweet at you all the time. They know your handles.
That's right.
So
I am the best bird in this whole forest.
Sorry.
I'm the best yellow canary.
You guys see them, and you see them like moving the big boxes into this really big, huge, probably the biggest hut that you guys see around these human huts out here, and it's sitting like smack dab in the lake. There's a pier that leads out into the lake, and you hear them like laughing and chattering, talking to each other, and they're moving these big boxes into this house.
Sunshine will point at the person that's dressed like painting his face yellow, and it's like, oh, he's covered in honey.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh my goodness.
We should go get it.
Sir Barrington just like with two claws holds you by the scruff as you probably like peel out like you're trying to
I like try to scramble. I'm like, yeah.
Now we can't just go barging in. It's always more a problem than it's worth. Maybe we should scout around the area first.
But honey.
Maybe if we walk up and look very cute, they will give us honey.
That didn't work with me last time.
Well, you're not as cute as I am.
That is true.
That's a good idea. And she'll just roll over and be like, is this cute? Yeah.
I want you to give me a bear roll. Give me a bear roll.
How do I do that?
On your character sheet, it should say bear.
Mm-hmm. Down at the bottom.
Yeah. Or you can just roll me a d6, and if it's under, right now you have 3. If it's under or equal to 3, it's fine.
Okay. Got it. Woo-hoo. Oh, do I roll again, or?
Let me
No.
see.
I got 5.
You got a 5? Okay. It's not cute at all.
No, not really.
Mm-mm.
No.
Your pine cone just fell off, by the way, Sunshine.
Oh,
We're fine with it, but I don't think humans like dirt.
What if we?
no!
I mean,
Humans!
but look at that one down there, and I point a claw at the one in like the fuzzy suit, and I stand up on my hind legs. So now Bruno's kind of hanging by the shoulders, and I'm like,
And you're a black bear, correct? You're super
Yeah.
tall. You're at least like 7 feet. You're
I'm like,
super tall.
think I could get away with walking in like this, like this.
You look good, yeah.
Looks good to me!
And I'll just pick up the honey-covered one and walk him back with me.
Yeah, that might work. I could provide a distraction for you. If I get everyone looking at me, they won't notice when the honey-covered one is gone.
It's true. What do you think, Barrington?
I think we should see if there's any more of these humans in the furry outfits that look kind of like us. Maybe we can talk to them.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, we could knock them out and replace them, and they'll never be able to tell the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! This is a good plan, you guys!
No, that won't work. Wait, I have an idea. Why don't we go up to them and knock them out and take their place?
Okay. A very well thought out plan, my friend. A very well thought out plan.
As always.
Bruno's so mad.
Sorry, this is just super cartoon, and I'm like, I gotta go full cartoon on that.
Holy shit, it's so good. That's the brains. Yeah, you guys are still watching. They're so far off. They're probably still a good 4 or 5 miles off, and not thinking at all to pay attention to up over the crest of the hills of this like wooded area. And you see them like at this point moving big crates, and mixed with that honey smell that you especially smelled, Sir Barrington. All of you can smell like the smell of other foods, of meats and sweets, not just honey, but like chocolates and toffees and that kind of things, and like different kinds of savory foods, of the smell of bread and stuff like that. And you get the idea that this might be one of those parties that the humans throw a lot.
Maybe they have those little wieners with the little wrap around it. Those are so good.
I love those so much.
Yes, the little sticks, yes!
I think we should get a closer look. That's how we'll know for sure what we gotta do.
Sunshine goes running again.
Sunshine!
She's just like, hey, we gotta go, let's do it, yes! She runs.
Oh no.
We're in big trouble with that one. All
A
right,
little too excitable, perhaps.
perhaps. But on distraction scale, if she draws their attention, I'm going for the honey-covered one.
All right. Yeah, that could work.
Alright.
She runs towards the one that's covered in honey.
Oh no!
Oh god, yeah.
Barreling down the hill.
I need you to roll me bear.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah. You for one, I'm gonna need you to move 1 point for criminal into bear because this is failing.
Okay.
tremendously. So now your bear is going to be a 4.
Okay.
But what happens is you don't even get close to him because as you go to run, it's been storming here a couple of nights, and your panda paws can't pick up any like kind of traction on this hill, and you lose you're so excited, like the thought of honey, this is amazing, and you begin to lose your balance and you begin to roll, and it just begins like this. You just guys see this black and white rolling blur down this hill straight for these humans. What are you guys doing?
Oh. Oh boy.
Geronimo!
What? Oh.
Snowball, you are fast. Could you go down and try and stop Sunshine before?
Sure, let's do this thing. And I'm gonna like just take a full tilt run at this hill and like run after Sunshine. My goal is to get in front of her and divert her.
Okay, yeah. And since you're the driver, I'll allow you to roll bear twice to let you use your. Oh wait, no, that's
Climb.
Climb. Sorry,
skills.
I get them all. I'm getting mixed up all the time. I'm the best GM in the world, guys. I know games I'm playing.
All right. So
but
bear.
yeah, just roll bear for me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. You run down. You just go off into this full speed. Like this is some speeds from Snowball that like you saw back in the day, like from some of the best heists you guys have pulled. Snowball, you just take off running, just boom, 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 and you manage to just like Matrix style slide in front of Sunshine. And just, are you trying to stop Sunshine or make them turn another way and roll another way? How are you trying? Because I'll allow you to do either.
Different way down the hill. Like I'm sort of like I've looked around and like I want to get us closer in, but out of like I don't want us to slide right into the humans.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to get Sunshine slammed down into like this little offset sort of meadow area that's made that you guys know is like a really popular like area where the humans come to eat sometimes. It's got like these like standing up things where they cook food. You're not really sure why it doesn't really change the taste, but it's really hot if you guys touch it after they leave. But there's a couple of tables there, and you plow right through these tables, Sunshine. But you do slide to a stop, and Snowball, you're running up behind Sunshine. And it makes a little bit of a noise, and Sir Barrington and Bruno, from your spot, you can see the humans down there, like, stop. And you sort of hear, what was that? What did you... Nah, it's the people are probably just playing pranks already. You know, they're sort of ignoring this noise. But you have got Sunshine to a stop in like sort of this picnic area that's closer than you were. You're probably about 3.5, 2 miles away from where this like big house is, like the driveway of this huge house.
I pick up her bowler and I casually put it on her head.
Oh.
And then I tip my trilby and I'm like, we gotta take it easy there, lady. We don't want to go right into the middle of the humans. You know, panic. I know. That honey is all the rage. But we gotta use our heads. That's why we brought Barrington. Well, he'll be here when he gets here.
Right. And like she just like fixes her hat and she's just like, okay. Think.
Okay. Barrington and Bruno, what are you doing?
Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
You're gonna get me banned on Twitch!
Your worries and your somethings. I'm not that good, am I? Anyway, so what he did to get to the top of the hill, he just slowly trotting, singing the song.
Bruno, are you going alongside as well?
Yeah.
Okay. You both of you like slowly make your way up to Snowball and Sunshine, and you notice at this point that the humans are sort of slowing down. They're getting in. They're closing their big metal tins, the flaps on their big metal tins, and they're walking into this big hut, laughing. Seems to be having a good time from what you can tell. And about after a couple more minutes, all the humans that were outside have gone inside.
Yo, so I think we should maybe go check out the big metal tins and see if they left anything first. And then if we have to,
idea.
well, and then if we have to, we work our way into the big human cave.
Now that we're closer, can I get any direction of where this honey would be? Would it be near the front or near these tins? Or?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just this. You just know it's in this area.
Okay. Looking at the huts, like how are they set up?
So
like the big one.
Yeah, where you're standing at, there's one like directly in front of you. You'll have to like go down the hill and curve a little bit. But there's this big, and to humans, it's about like 3 stories, a very big like lake house. There seems to be on the side, you can sort of get a glance at like this what would we call it? Like an observatory kind of room. It's glass. So every now and then as you're standing here watching, you can see like humans filter in and out of it. There doesn't seem to be many people there, and there are a couple of other huts around this lake, but none of them seem to be occupied. Like, at least this one is. There are a lot of these metal tins outside of this one, down this long, curving driveway that goes off around the other side of the lake, geographically to, like, you guys' left.
So what's the plan, Sir Barrington?
I think we should check out that tin box thingy. That's usually where they have their food.
Good call, boss.
So can we go? Can we go?
You guys don't see any more humans at this point.
All right.
Barrington's already trotting that way.
Oh.
I mean a non-copyrighted song.
Sunshine is right behind him, just like, yeah.
I am just a simple bear. Don't want to get striked on Twitch. No.
Protecting my friend's channel. You guys walk down, and there are about 4 of these metal tins, all of varying sizes. There's one that's very big that seems to be just a long hunk of metal, and then there are other ones that seem to be missing halves of them, but you see these all the time. You've messed around with a couple of them, stole things from inside of them. You think they're called cars, and you've heard that word, but you're not really sure.
Sir Barrington starts to investigate using his nose more than his claws, so he's not gonna try to scratch something open or pry something open.
Okay.
He's just gonna try to follow his nose.
Whoever wants to investigate, you don't have to say how it is right now. You can roll a bear for me.
All right.
Question: does my hacker skill, does that only apply to tech, or is that
if you can explain to me narratively how you're hacking this, you can hack whatever you want.
Okay, so what if it's like, those cars that have the clicky keys that like you just walk up to it and it's like already like it opens by itself?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to like hack that, like make a little device that can
like what, like out of pine cones and stuff like that? Yeah,
like a little metal like rocks and shit. I'm like
I'll do that in just a second. I'm gonna do these but yeah, I'll allow that. So Sir Barrington, the smell of that honey that you've already smelled is just so overwhelming. You're not getting anything new. But Bruno and Snowball, you are it's not you don't know where really anything is. It's just all of these smells are melding together. But it's not as overwhelming as it is for Sir Barrington.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, roll me a hacker skill, Sunshine. You'll roll it for me twice. We'll take the lowest. That is good. That is good. Yeah, you are. You're going to. I'm going to have you move because that goes off without a hitch. You're going to move one into criminal, so your criminal's going to get higher.
Yay!
So you guys just watch as Sunshine goes quiet, which is rare.
Yeah.
And you see Sunshine over in the corner, just like back to you, just like doing something, and turns around, and you have this device. And I'll let you add this to your inventory. You can use it one more time to unlock something.
Yeah.
And you don't really know how, maybe these trees have Wi-Fi. Maybe it's one of those forests. You don't know that Wi-Fi.
Yeah, one of those.
That Wi-Fi thing you bears have heard about.
Probably like some like metal scraps that she found like stuck to a pine cone and like some like sticks on it, and it just kind of like.
Yeah, you probably keep them like in your fur somewhere.
Yeah.
But
Use your drool as adhesive.
Yeah.
you just watch her just lick something and puts it together. You're able to.
I need a thing.
You're able to unlock this like shiny looking metal tin. Very shiny looking. And you guys hear just like beep beep. And you know, being a hacker bear, that this is like, that means that this thing is unlocked. You can get into it without causing any trouble.
Yo, Sunshine, we good?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna move it. So is this like a big a box truck, probably?
This one is more like a sedan kind of looking, very shiny, very new looking.
What can I use brains for?
Brains is just like your sort of trope. Like you're the smart one in the group. It's not like really a skill or anything that you can use.
So I don't have a skill. I just have.
No,
brains?
you have sense honey.
Oh, okay.
That's your skill. Yeah. But if you think you can do something with brains, very, very smart, I'll give you advantage. I don't care. I don't care.
I was just asking for future stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, if you think it's something that could go into your role, like your character role, then I don't care. Rules?
So,
what are they?
Right. So Snowball's gonna go up to this sedan, and I'm gonna start nosing around like at the trunk, and sort of like pawing at the trunk to see if I can paw the trunk open.
Oh yeah, it pops open because this car's been
I've seen
unlocked.
these humans. They have these like easy release things now on these. So yeah, I pop the trunk open and I like nose it up. I kind of stand up so I can open it all the way, and I just sort of put like my top mass on the back of the car, and I'm looking inside the trunk.
So what you see are just regular things that you've seen in these trunks before, like actually, Sir Barrington, you would probably know, being the brains, you know more about humans than the rest of them do. Probably the brains in the face would know most about humans. You see, like a jack, to jack your car up if your tire's flat. You see, a couple of like backpacks, like hiking backpacks, but you can tell they're empty or don't really have anything in them. But what I assume you're looking as well, Sir Barrington, as you sort of seem like you were, yeah. You see, and you being the brains, you can read human language as the other ones cannot. You see these flyers, these pieces of paper in there, advertising a Halloween party. You're not really sure what Halloween is, but you see these humans in these different clothing that sort of fits what they were wearing as they walked in, and you sort of get, oh, maybe this is weird. This is some weird human thing, mating ritual. You don't really know. It's none of your business.
Is there
what kind of things are there?
Like visibly, or what does it like show? Costumes and stuff in this
It does. It shows like a woman in a witch costume, someone like or what you would see is like the pointy hat. It shows someone with like red painted skin with horns holding a pitchfork. Just very generic costumes,
Some like it says like stock image.
Oh yeah, 100%. They didn't pay for these images, no.
Okay.
And you
So-
see, as you're reading it, you see a featuring DJ Honey Bun, and you also see all the honey taffy you can eat.
I think I found our answer. As he pokes a claw into the flyer. It's like,
I mean,
And they can't read it. They don't know what it says.
Yeah,
Sunshine tries to pick it up. It's like, my God, I can't read.
I'm taking like backpacks out and just sort of flinging them behind me. Backpack. I sort of both pause, pull the jack out, and kind of clank it on the ground. I'm digging underneath, like for the spare tire now.
Oh yeah,
like,
you
looking.
found it. Yeah, you're just like ripping this whole trunk apart.
Mm-hmm. The tire comes out, and I sort of like roll it back and forth for a second, then wheel it away up the driveway.
not exactly sure what a DJ is, but it has something to do with honey.
Yeah, that word especially sticks out to you, Sir Barrington. You know all the rest of them. You vaguely know what they mean, but honey, that's a word. Those two mentions of honey, you know what those words mean.
Wonder if it's the one that was covered in honey.
I bet it's some sort of kind of bee.
Oh.
This party will have unlimited honey taffy as he takes out his one piece.
I reach for his honey taffy.
Oh, I put it away.
All right.
Well, we better get in there then.
How
Sir
do we do that?
Barrington-
What do we do?
Sir Barrington stands up and walks over on his back legs to the door. Can you try to open it?
It's
Hey guys.
it's unlocked. Do I mean you I assume you like try it. It's unlocked. Do you open it fully?
No.
Okay, you can. I don't care.
You can.
He just checks and he's like, "Oh, it looks like we can go in this way. Maybe there's another one of these."
Oh.
You guys already hear like this. You hear like this loud screech from, especially you, Barrington. You're right in front of the door, and then you hear like this loud boom, 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 like bass beat of music, and this beat in the house, and from behind you, and about a good 45 minutes has passed through all these shenanigans. The sun has been setting. You hear about a mile down this long driveway, you hear like the crunching of gravel.
The jig's up.
Sir
We didn't
Barrington,
get any honey!
Sir Barrington's like swaying to the beat. And he's already thinking of like a song.
So this is Bruno. He's like, oh yeah, only the best parties have this kind of music. They must have a lot of honey in there. Oh boy.
You know,
At this point, he does open the door. Then why not?
Okay.
Okay.
You open the door, and right as you do, this like you hear this loud scream as like this skeleton drops down in front of you, Barrington.
Do I know immediately that it's fake?
Roll me a bear. Let's see if you do. You reach out and just attempt to, hack at it. And all of a sudden this guy comes out who's like, whose matches the costume that you saw on the flyer and they're on the red with horns. Says, bro, calm down. It's just a decoration. What are... Dude, Chad's already dressed as a bear. He's gonna be pissed. Okay, well, I mean, if you two get in a fight, don't draw me into it. And he's like got a solo cup in his hand, and you see him like push the skeleton away, like up into the position, to like scare the next person who opens the door. And he just walks away and is like, yo, Susan, John's here. And he's just walking away.
Sunshine is hiding behind Bruno because that scared her.
This is funny because the sun bear is like, I'm probably the shortest out of everybody here.
No,
So I'm
the
probably-
honey badger is.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
no, the
Bruno-
honey badger is, I guess.
You're the shortest bear, though.
Yeah. I'm still like 4 foot tall, maybe.
Which is really funny that Sunshine is hiding behind
That's
me.
a fun image, yeah.
And,
I think that Snowball is standing at his full height, but up against the side of the house.
Kronk from Emperor's New Groove style, like, ah!
I waddle in.
Yeah, so you're waddling in. This car is fully pulling up into the driveway for the other three of you to see. And what gets out, it looks like they're not dressed up as intricately as the other people that you have seen. One of them, their skin is painted, it's like this green color. Another one of them is like dressed in all black. And they look at you guys standing there. And for a moment, they're very confused. What are the three of you doing? Because
I go like this.
Oh, you're looking back at them? Okay. What are the three of you doing? Because you're still very much outside the house.
I say, follow my lead.
I stand perfectly still like I'm a decoration.
Okay.
I pretend to be like a big floof ball behind Bruno.
Okay.
I flip over and I try to look as cute as I can. Oh, look at
Okay,
me.
so Snowball, roll me a criminal.
Or
Okay.
Oh
I adjust my position when they're looking.
Yeah, exactly. And then Bruno, roll me a bear.
Okay. Oh, I got that.
no!
God, these rolls, guys.
We're really bad criminals!
This is why I'm washed up.
So both of you put a point into bear because the plan is not going well. They look at you and they look at Bruno and they look at each other and they're like, did they get a new dog? That's scary. That thing looks like it has mange. And then they look over at you as you move. They're like, holy shit, is that an animatronic? It's moving. Oh, we gotta tell Chad, this is great. And they like sort of like completely ignore the panda sitting there. They haven't really, they're so like taken by this animatronic slowly moving bear outside. And they walk up to the door to you, Barrington, and you're still like sort of in the doorway. And they're like, John, man, it's so good to see you.
Do they hug?
Oh, one of the one in the green skin reaches out to like give you a hug. Yes.
Okay, I give him a bear hug.
Yeah. When you're doing it, he's just like, oh, okay, John. I know I haven't seen you in a long time, but I need you. Okay, you can let go. You can let go anytime. Oh.
Can I roll a bear check for that?
What are you trying to do?
It's a bear hug.
I know, but are you trying to hurt him?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can give me a bear. We'll see if you do hurt him. Okay, well you're good then. You're equal to.
The best bear hug.
After that, I know humans like their space, so I like waddle towards the wall so they can get through.
Yeah, he just like stares at you like, whoa. I mean, I've missed you too, John. Calm down. And him and this female that's with him dressed in all black, they like walk through and go off further into the house, and it's left you there and sort of like in this foyer area. There's a big grand staircase in front of you, and then 2 rooms off to the left and right, and then the rest of you are outside.
Since I opened the door, is the smell stronger?
It is. But also it's meddling. It's mishmashing with all these other Look, you love honey, but everything smells good in here. But you can roll a sense honey for me if you like.
Sure.
And you get to roll it twice. Yeah, bear twice. Oh, both of those are good. So, like I said, it doesn't tell you the exact location of where the honey is. You know that it's in this house, this human hut. And you know that it is behind a door. There's something blocking it.
They've not only mistaken me as John, but also Dave. So,
I love it.
He just waddles into the room to the left.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing outside?
His nose, his long snoot, obviously just like, it looks like it's pulling him.
Yeah, of course.
I look at the other two and I'm like, he didn't really tell us the plan.
When he realizes no one's following, his bear paw will come into the door frame and like motion for you to come in.
Bruno will flip over and be like, see, I told you it would work. Besides, when you have someone as beautiful as I am, you don't need a plan.
I pick Bruno up and put him over my shoulder on my back. Let's go.
All right.
Bruno, you're so smart.
I wait for Sunshine to enter the doorway first.
When I see everybody come in here, I go, all right, I'm going to take up there. You go that way, and you go that way.
Okay.
And I'll leave it up to you which ways are that ways.
So, Bruno, you want to go with me or you want to go with Sunshine? Or do you want to go by yourself and I go with Sunshine?
I'll go by myself. I don't need help.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, Sunshine.
Remember, humans like 2 feet, so stay on 2 feet.
I try to stand at my full height. How tall is the foyer?
You've got about a good foot before you're hitting the, like, it's a dome, it's like a, you know, a dome, what do you call it, a slanted roof. But you can tell that there are probably going to be rooms where you're going to have to bend down. Because, like, this goes up to a next floor, so, like, right here you see the staircase, and there's, like, not really a big ceiling. This is, like, one of those open floor areas, you know, that doesn't have a ceiling right above you. But you know, like, you can already tell, like, by looking, there are door frames. You're going to have to, like, lean over to go through these door frames.
I go back on all fours. I'm just going to handle this way. Which way do I hear more noise coming from?
It's about equal from both the left and the right. The quietest seems to be up the stairs, and no one's closed the door behind you. You do hear more like crunching of gravel in sort of, and you see the sun setting as like sort of this, you know, it's sort of becoming a regular sound as this crunching of gravel comes behind you, and one of whoever's came in last, will say Sunshine, you can turn around and see that more of these metal tins are appearing.
Okay.
All right. I grab Sunshine and I'm like, let's go right.
Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're looking for the honey candy and anything else that's tasty.
Ooh, okay, got it. We'll like get down on the floor and just start looking for things.
Okay, so
like right there in front of her, she's not even like moving.
I love
I
it.
grab her like by the back of the scruff and start moving her along the floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my heart. I love it. So the two of you go off to the right. Bruno and Barrington, where are you going? Yes,
How's
split the
this
party. There's room to the right, a room to the left.
Okay.
There seems to be maybe some area back, like behind. It's like as you walk into this large foyer, it's like this like split off staircase that goes up. And there seems to be maybe some area back behind the staircase. You're not entirely sure. It's not lit up back there. But from what you can see here, there's a left, right, and then you can go up and maybe further back into the foyer.
Sir Barrington was going up the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go left.
Okay. So, we're going to follow Sunshine and Snowball first. You go right, and you walk into this room that you don't recognize it really. There's like this large screen set up with like moving images on it, and it's very loud in here. It was already loud in the foyer, but this music is booming very loud. It's not like your quiet, you know, nature home. And there's about five or six humans in here, like in little groups talking, holding cups. One of them has a slice of this like excellent food you guys have tried before, pizza, in their hands, eating that. But as you walk in, they do like turn to notice you because you're all on all fours, and you hear, did Chad get a new dog? But besides that, that's all you. They're not really noticing you.
I want that pizza. I go for the pizza. Like, I don't know if the one in the hand, but probably like.
No, you don't see like a pizza box in here. You don't see any food in here.
Okay.
It's like
I'm gonna go look for some pizza.
Okay. What about you, Snowball?
I'm gonna keep Sunshine. Like I'm sort of like watching Sunshine and kind of watching them. So I'm gonna follow. Like I'm tailing her.
Okay. There is this like swinging door in here, and that's where you can smell that like all this food smell coming from.
Is there a window in the swinging door?
There isn't. No, there's not a window here. There's windows in this room though that sort of look out over the forest and you know everything. But as you go through this swinging door, Sunshine, because you're going first, you walk smack dab into like what you would recognize as the stinger of a bee. Huge.
Oh no!
And as you do, like this thing turns around and you guys see this big bee, human-sized bee.
This is the worst timeline. Snowball! They're getting bigger. Oh my goodness!
This is
Calm
what,
down. That means the
Really
honey's
big
gonna
honey
be.
somewhere.
Yes, lots of honey. Let's go.
Oh my gosh!
I think we just bust our way like in past the bee. Like
yeah, it just like gets pushed past you and like, what the hell? What are you doing? They're just like, when they talk, that's when you sort of realize that it's a human wearing a bee suit. But you've already pushed your way in here, and you get the sense that this is a kitchen because there's a ton of food set up here. There's a stack of pizza boxes. There's those little weenies that are wrapped on sticks. There's all kinds of food here. There's no honey taffy or anything though. But there's a ton of food here, and this bee person on their butt is like struggling to get up, and they're like, "What the hell? You could have just said excuse me." They just look at you.
I'm gonna stand up and put my paws on the counter like I'm grabbing a drink or something.
Yeah, they like look at you. They're like, "You're really going all in on this costume, aren't you?" And it's still like eyes looking at Snowball.
I look away
Sunshine.
and I go. "Rrrr."
Roll me a criminal, because you're pretending to be a human right now. Oh yes.
Yes.
They just go. They eye you for a moment, and they go, "Good job. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go hit the decks." And they turn around, and you see on the back. You can't see. You can't. Neither of you can read. But you see the recognizable like letters that Barrington had pointed out on that flyer. DJ Honeybun on like the back of this like jersey this bee is wearing, and they're like walking out, their big bee butt bouncing as they walk out of this room, leaving the door swinging behind the both of you.
Yo, Sunshine, when we leave, I think we take the big bee with us.
Yes.
All
Then we
right.
can make our own honey.
That sounds like a plan. Ooh, pizza.
Yeah, so
just
what-
flip the box off the table onto the floor in front of Sunshine.
Sunshine is gonna like go to the table and just like slide the pizza boxes on the floor and just go at it like
Okay, well, we're gonna hop over to Bruno while we're letting you two gorge yourself.
I like share with Snowball, like
Bruno, you walk into this area that you had seen outside, and this is sort of that observatory glass area. There are more humans here, and the music is still like lowly beating here. Like it's clearly feeling. It's probably like on a sound system through the whole house. And there are a couple of humans here, like on benches, just like already talking, having a good time, and there are more filing in at this point. You hear like from the foyer, "Hey, good to see you." That kind of like party talk.
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
been to a party in my life. But you sort of like are you on all fours or on your back legs?
Probably on all fours.
Okay. As you walk in, this human in this really short dress who has these wings, you had seen her outside before, like reaches down. Oh, look at that cute little puppy, and like she's like, looking down to like give you a little scritch.
Okay. Oh, I'll let her.
You're okay, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, she's like already like trying to pick you up and like, when did Chad get this puppy? And is like looking around at everybody. She's acting a little wilder than most humans you've seen. But she is like sort of carrying you around, and from this vantage point, you're not seeing any honey, but you are seeing some of those boxes that were brought in earlier, like stacked up.
Okay. I will let her hold me because I like it very much. I like.
She's
the
giving you a
attention.
little belly rub too.
Oh yes. Oh my god.
I'd like to imagine you did do the dog thing where you just roll over.
Yeah. Oh.
A little legs twitching. Holy shit.
Okay. She's holding me, right?
She is. You could you could easily get out of her grasp. You started, moving around like a dog would.
Okay. I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to start moving over towards where the boxes are.
Yeah,
still.
she
check 'em out.
she sort of like senses you getting tense. She's like, oh, okay, puppy, I'll put you down, and she does, and her attention wanes like that, like it goes to someone else easily, and no one's really paying attention to you as you like go over to these boxes, and the smell of honey, you don't need to sense honey, it's strong in these boxes, but they're solid boxes.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, honey badger versus cardboard. I wonder what.
Okay. So are they like set up against a wall or?
Probably like in the corner of a wall. There's about 6 of
Okay.
them stacked on each other. You being the size you are, could easily slink around them if that's what you were wanting to do.
Okay.
Yes.
I think first I'm gonna like stand in front of the box. And I'm gonna sort of sniff it, and then I'm gonna like reach up my little claw, and I'm gonna sort of like a cat. Like I want to be in here.
You doing that, you get the impression you could easily tear these boxes apart.
Can I try?
Yes, you can. Roll me a bear, and I assume you're hitting carnage, so 2 rolls.
Yeah, 2. Okay. What?
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, okay. Both of them would have been fine because you were equal to.
Mm.
How big of a deal are you making this? Because there are humans in this room. Like, how are you doing this?
I think Bruno just makes it like, oh, I want to be in here, and then when he figures out he can tear through it, he just like harder and harder.
Yeah, you do that, and as you do, you're like getting deeper and deeper into this box, and you finally like sort of tear. You get it. Your long sharp claws are able to tear apart enough that you can see into it, and the smell of honey is strong. It seems like it is not edible though.
Really?
You're not sure what it is. They're in bottles, sort of like stacked up in this box.
Not even Dylan knows what this is.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, you could pull one out.
Yes, I think that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, you pull one out, and it has it's like this picture of like this beautiful woman on it, like with her hands through her hair, and it's a very like honey colored liquid in this plastic bottle, and it's a very thick looking liquid in this bottle. But you're not sure what it
Okay.
is. You've never seen, and that's the only thing that smell sticks off onto you, inside of it.
Okay.
And the rest of it in here seems to be just like other human stuff.
Well, I think I'll take this little bottle.
And it's
Like,
about like this.
okay.
It's about like this size.
Okay.
About like 10 inches high. Not that big.
Okay. I think I'll just like grab it in my mouth.
So about this big for honey badger.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, I think I'll put it in my mouth and I'll like try to drag it along.
Yeah, I'll definitely say you can do, because you rolled really good on your carnage. I'll allow it all to happen together. And are you leaving the room, or are you going to what are you doing?
I think I'm leaving the room. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try and find like a secluded area, like maybe behind the stairs. You said it was dark back
yes,
there.
you can definitely do that. Yeah, you go
Okay.
back behind the stairs, and we will go up to Barrington, Sir Barrington. You are climbing these stairs to the second floor of this house, and as you do, there's just rooms upon rooms here, but that smell of honey is still pretty strong.
Are there less humans up here?
There are way less humans up here. You can hear them behind some of these, like, because you guys have good senses. Behind some of these doors, you can hear them as they're like maybe laughing, or like you think you can hear like water running, so maybe someone's getting a shower or something. But there are way less humans up here. In fact, the ones that are like slowly coming through the door that you've left, there's way more down in the foyer now than there are up here at all.
Is this like a T section, left, right?
Yeah, as you come up on these, it's actually just one like long hallway. These two staircases go up and sort of meet, and it's like one long area of rooms. Yeah.
Okay, you'll go up one door at a time.
Most of them are locked, and you get the sense, being brains, you know a lot about humans, you know, this is probably not where the party's supposed to happen. You know, these are probably off limits for the other humans.
Well, if they're smart humans, they would hide their honey somewhere, because honey's the most precious thing in the world. He's like, what better place to hide it than where most of the humans aren't? So he's not really trying to open the doors, but he is like sniffing at the door cracks and stuff, trying to see if it gets stronger here.
Okay. So as you are walking along this hallway, you get to like this staircase that it's sort of like this area is sort of like circles around. It's sort of like a big circular kind of building. You get to like this staircase, and that's where the scent is leading you down.
Okay, I follow it.
Yeah, and it seems to be sort of like a what you would call like an old like server staircase or something, and it leads you down into the kitchen, and you see Snowball and Sunshine binging on these pizzas, just like, yeah, just eating pizza grease everywhere on their fur. You know, that's the scene you walk into.
Well, one of them's slick, so I probably
Yeah, it
don't
probably
really-
doesn't matter.
What's up, boss?
I was like, you want a slice? Just on my claw, like, yeah.
I mean, he's a bear, so of course he accepts. And then,
Of course, Aya.
while he still has the piece in his mouth and just chewing on it, he continues searching through the kitchen.
So yeah, I'll let you roll Sense Honey, because you are specifically looking. Yeah, you'll roll it twice. Bear twice.
Okay. He probably will actually try to climb up in cupboards and crap.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The scent goes cold. You just don't smell. It's like that pizza had a pepper on it that was so hot that's like all you can focus on. Like
Ghost
you
pepper.
don't know why Sunshine knows you don't eat peppers, but that's the piece she gave you.
I'm like going at my nose.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna start helping like open cupboards as I see that Barrington's here now and that no pizza. So I stand up and I just like clear a shelf.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're just like, knocking all this stuff to the ground. Things are shattering. I need, let's see, because you're looking, Snowball. Roll me we'll do criminal, because you're specifically, what you're looking for, it'll be a criminal thing to recognize. God, these rolls, guys! What the hell?
I don't know. I think these rolls themselves are pretty criminal.
Yep, I'll allow that one.
These rolls are unbearable.
Oh no, it started!
I was gonna not do that one for Katie's sake.
I feel like in Honey Heist you have to have, you just got to.
At least a little.
You gotta do it at least once.
You gotta bear it for Honey Heist.
Oh god. Well, guys, that's the game.
Okay.
That should be the slogan, actually. That'd be a good slogan.
So, God damn it, I'm just still recovering. You're not finding anything, and, it's just, you can't, you're not really getting on that, scent anymore. And Bruno, as these are looking, what are you doing hidden underneath these stairs?
Well, I think I nibble this thing open, and I'd probably just sort of taste what's inside it.
You don't know what this is. This is the worst
don't-
tasting. You sort of get a little bit in your mouth, and it makes you burp, and a bubble comes out.
That's what I thought.
I knew it.
That's what I thought. Can I dip a claw in there and rub it on my head?
I mean, it helps you style your hair, how your fur, how you want.
Oh.
Yeah, nice and clean, yeah.
With
I
a
like this.
beautiful, wonderful smell of honey.
Oh, I love this. Oh my God. I'll probably put on my hair and I'll put my crown back on. And nah, I'm ready.
As this is happening, all of you can hear this. You're in different parts of the house. You're still relatively close, but all of you can hear, as there's an announcement that it's time for the Scarapalooza. And the lights in the house go off completely.
Sir Barrington, what's going on? I'm scared.
But
Perfect.
from where you are in the kitchen and from where you are also underneath the stairs, because you can sort of this room to the left, the room to the right was had an open. It didn't have a door. It was an open thing, and you guys can see through the swinging door. There's not really something for it to adhere to, so you can see around. Even though it's completely dark, you see these lights flashing, and you hear all the humans screaming excitedly, and Bruno, you watch as the humans that were in the observatory room rush across to go into this other room that you hadn't been into.
I think I will follow them.
I think Sir Barrington will as well. Get up on his hind legs again and be
No, I'm scared.
"Hi, there's a lot of little hidey spots in here." Oh, wait. And as he looks up at the two largest members of the crew.
I'll just stand in a corner.
I'm sorry, I just imagine you're not even a panda bear. You're just this fluff ball that has a panda bear pattern.
Pattern on it, yeah.
So you...
Like a Japanese chibi toy or something.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Barrington, you push through the swinging door that leads into, this room, and you see all of these, humans, jumping up and down, moving rhythmically to this loud music. You see this big, huge bee behind, this black... It looks sort of like a desk to you. You're not really sure, but he seems to be, moving around and touching things on it. And... Bruno, as you're walking in, or sort of crawling into the room, You can see, you sort of have like this headline gaze onto Barrington at the door, and like smoke begins to gather. You guys hear like spooky laughing and sounds like that, but it mostly seems like they're dancing in this area.
Mr. Barrington's butt is just going to the beat. You know, he's just swinging back and forth, walking in.
What about Snowball and Sunshine? What are you doing? Because you're still in the kitchen.
Should we follow him? This is scary.
Oh, we should definitely keep with Barrington. He's the boss.
Right. Okay.
Just blend in. And Snowball is gonna go in the room and then like stand on his hind legs and sort of move.
Is there like any like costume items in the kitchen?
Not exactly. You could try to make something.
Try to make one.
Yeah, I'm gonna like. So I'll like. I imagine like I've dropped some cutlery on the floor, so I'm gonna make, something that looks like Bruno's crown. I'm gonna put it on my head.
Oh,
And like through the bowler hat, like just like.
I allow that completely. Yes, that's happening.
So it's just like, yes, costume. Okay.
Nice, Jeanette. Nice.
Yeah, good background.
He's gonna try to get up and like really wobbly, and it's just like, look, all right. He's just gonna try to walk in.
Is Sunshine just the drunk friend all the time?
She's just an idiot.
She's just an idiot. She is incompetent.
Yeah.
She's just an idiot. She can hack a car with pine
She can hack
cones.
a car with pine
Yeah.
cones, so sometimes it hits her.
Listen, she's intelligent, but she's not wise. You know what I'm saying?
Get those D&D stats in there.
Yeah.
You all are in this room, and going around in the middle seems to be like this human who looks like Bones, but with this big bowl of candy, and that's when it hits you, Barrington. That's the smell.
Ah!
And like the humans are reaching in and grabbing it. You know, they're dancing and having a good time, you know, and they're getting these candies from here, and that's, you just zone in right then. That's that smell. That's what was on that flyer.
He knows the only way to get through a swarm of dancing humans is to mimic the movements of the dancing humans. So he tries to dance his way over, and he's actually probably going to do something stupid.
Barrington, I want a criminal roll to see if you were keeping up with his dancing. Oh, I get to describe this, and I am so excited. I want you to move 1 point into Bear, because the plan is not going well. You're getting frustrated, because you get frustrated because as you're walking, you can't find the rhythm, which is strange, Barrington. You are a performer. You cannot find the rhythm, and you are getting into the middle of the crowd, and you're bumping into people, and they're just going like, hey, watch it, you know, calm down, you'll get your candy in a minute. You know, they're like sort of like getting a little annoyed at what you're doing. And as you go to like make this turn, the music skips and like the spotlight shines down on you, and everyone stops, and it's just quiet.
Yeah, are we in the room?
All of you are in this room, yeah. But you've all
Can
seen
I-
Barrington. He's just like in the middle. The music's quit. It's quiet. Everyone, you know, like in those movies where you hear like the record skip and the.
Yeah.
That's what that's what's happened.
He does the awkward thing where he tries to keep the music going on his own, and he's just like, dun, and he does like the Fortnite dance.
Can I try to hack the lights?
Yes, you can. And I'll give you, because Barrington is sort of like distracting, I'll let you roll twice. So criminal twice.
I am a bear now.
All of the sudden, as you're doing this, the lights come back on. So Sunshine, you're able to, like, all their attention is taken up on this random human. This is John in the middle, you know, making a fool of himself. And some of you hear, like, oh, God, he's doing it again. Who let him drink? This was how it was last year.
Story about John.
Yeah, we need to hear about John.
John plays way too much Fortnite. I mean, seriously.
You're out there doing the backpack kid dance. That's what you're doing in the middle. But like,
is that what that is?
But terribly off rhythm.
Yeah.
And so Sunshine, you're able to like sneak along the edge of the crowd, and you just bite a cable in the perfect position, and the lights like drop again, and they come back on, and the DJ just sort of goes, "Yeah, give it up for John." And there's like an awkward applause as the music starts up again, and like they sort of like get, you know, come back as a crowd around you.
I am good at this.
They seem to be dancing again. See, the attention seems to be off, but you are smack dab in the middle, Barrington.
With the bone person, human?
They're making rounds around.
Okay. I think Bruno probably try and find the woman who picked him up and like start rubbing against her leg, like, hey, pick me up again.
You can't find. Well, I'll let you roll a bear to see if you can find if you can sense her out, because she did like love you, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you do it. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was confused by that. Roll 20, love you. Yeah, you're good. You look around for a minute and you see those wings, and that's what you draw to. And you like rub against her leg, and she looks down. Oh, puppy, you probably shouldn't be in here. This is very dangerous. But she reaches down and says, "Everyone, look! It's time for the puppy to dance!" And she's just like bouncing you up, and you're crowd surfing after a moment, Bruno.
Oh, thank. Can I try and like get them to crowd surf me towards the skeleton guy?
If I can, I will try to assist.
If that's possible.
Oh yeah, so if Barrington's in the middle, like we'll say that Barrington sort of like moves you in that direction toward it, and like the skeleton guy, like he has the bowl up, you know, like letting people reach in, and you're right there. What are you guys doing?
Hop in it. You're
I
small.
want to hop in it. Yeah.
You hop in it. You hear like a oof, like as like the weight changes. But you are in this candy, and people are like reaching in and like grabbing you, and like, what the hell? What is this? But every now and then, like someone will grab a piece of candy.
I just imagine like the camera can't do this; it would be impossible. But it's like sky view, and he's just like, "Oh, Austin's tickles." So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if there was a camera, it's above, and you just see all these people dancing and raving, and you see this bowl of candy, and you see a little honey badger just in heaven, little belly up in the sky.
Sir Barrington will try to get to the skeleton guy and try to persuade him to hold, so he could hold the thing.
Like, grabby hands.
What are the other two are you doing? Sunshine and Snowball, real quick.
So Snowball is, I've seen the skeleton with the candy, but I'm trying to stay nonchalant to the outer edges of the room, and every once in a while I pause and do my. So
you pause.
Yes, I pause.
No!
I'm trying to see if Snowball can suss out where the bowl of candy was filled from before it came into this room. Like, where did the skeleton come from, and how do I get to more of the candy?
You can't. You know what? What the hell? I'll let you roll a bear.
Ooh, a bear. Ooh.
Yeah, you're good. He came from the foyer. You could probably follow his scent.
I'm going to be doing that.
Okay. You're following the scent outside. And yeah, there's still people coming in, and they're at this point, you get as the night's getting longer, they're a little drunker. They're not paying that much attention to you. It leads you to that big hunk of metal, that big metal tin that you guys didn't looking. Back inside, Sir Barrington, you're trying to, like, do what? You're trying to get to the skeleton guy? As Bruno is just on top, just...
Yeah, I don't know how he would communicate this, but he'd be like, I can carry it. It's all right. I can do this for you.
I imagine you're just like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, yes. Stuff like that. Stuff like that.
The skeleton guy, roll a criminal, because you're trying to convince him.
That went about right.
Oh, no! He looks at you and he's like, yo, dude, this was my responsibility. I'm doing it. And he, like, sort of, like, turns to walk away from you. He's like, my arms are tired, but I got this.
It's my civic duty.
It's his civic duty.
As he's going away, I grab some.
And you grab a whole lot of Bruno as well.
Oh.
I leave Bruno in there.
You
You
grab
haven't touched me like that in years.
You grab a paw full of this honey taffy, though.
I don't think you want a bear claw down there, but
Oh.
all right.
You don't know. That
I
may be
mean,
what he's
maybe.
into.
No.
Sir Barrington doesn't want to think about it. He just grabs something.
You are able to grab, a paw full of this honey taffy. Sunshine, what are you doing? You're still
So
on the
imagine
out.
she's like-
You're still on the outskirts of this crowd because you
Yeah.
had got the lights back on for everybody.
I imagine it's like near like a bunch of cables or whatever, just like fucking with them and like pulling shit, to like try to distract people so like her friends can get out.
I think as you're
Or-
doing that, tons of different effects are going off. Like the fog machine is going off. There's like sparklers lighting up, and like Sunshine, you're close to the DJ booth, so you can see this big bee like looking around, like very confused, like
What the fuck's going on?
this wasn't supposed to happen. Like different colored lights are going off, light shows are starting to happen, but the crowd is loving it. Like they're getting hyper and like more and more excited as this is happening.
God, this is so stupid.
Do it.
Yes.
You say stupid.
Well, Snowball did say we should grab the big hunt and the big bee, so that's what Sunshine is gonna do. She's gonna go for the big bee. She's just gonna try to grab it.
All right. Roll me a bear.
My bad.
Oh man, it's Attack of the Giant Fluffball.
Yeah, give me a bear roll.
Okay.
In the darkness and with the music deafeningly loud, you see this Barrington. You're probably the only one because Bruno is in the, sort of like being moved around in this honey. You sort of like turn your head, look, as all of a sudden you just see this person in a bee costume, because you would know, humans really well, this is a costume, being carted out over Sunshine's shoulder, fighting like, what the hell, let me go. But the music is just going, just keeping going. And I want you to roll, put one more point into criminal, Sunshine. How are you doing on criminal?
I'm 4 and 3.
Okay, you're good then.
Yeah.
Sir Barrington will go up to where the honeybee thing was at, and he'll try to make the music do stuff.
Roll,
God.
what do you want it to do? You're gonna roll criminal regardless, but what do you want it to do?
He's got his paws on each record, and it's like,
Oh yeah, you're okay. Yeah, give me a criminal roll.
he just goes DJ hero. No!
Scott, have you successfully rolled anything?
Nope.
This is par for the course. You've had a bad weekend, friend. Bad weekend with rolls. It breaks completely. Like you hit it too hard, and it like throws the album off of the deck. But people seem to think that it's part of the show. And they're just like, John, yeah, man. Like this is what John does.
Oh, this is so John.
This is so John. But they
Man, did you guys see John at the party last night? Oh my god.
I do want you to put
What
a
a
point
bear.
into Bear though, because this
What
is,
an animal!
you are so frustrated tonight.
I will flip the table in Bearstration.
Okay, yeah, you flip it, and you flip it right into the crowd. And this causes the skeleton the person with the skeleton costume to drop the bowl, and Bruno, for you to fall. Back outside with Snowball, what are you doing?
So there's this big, like, metal tin thing.
Yeah. To
Can-
you
I'm
as
like-
a human, it's a van. It's like an
I'm
old
gonna-
VW van.
All right. So Snowball is going to basically be like going around it, and I'm gonna try to like pull if there's like back doors. I'm gonna like put my paws in. I'm gonna try to pull on the back doors to get them to open.
Yeah, give me give me a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rip this door off. It is no problem. I mean, I feel like at this point you're not playing anymore. You're getting to wherever you smell this.
Mm-hmm. So I rip it and I just like toss it into the hedgerow behind, and I'm gonna crawl inside.
You don't even have room to crawl inside because there is crate upon crate upon crate, and one of them is open, with sort of like this dipper in it. As the smell of this honey taffy hits you so quick, overwhelmingly. And this isn't just like normal honey taffy, and the ones of you inside will be able to feel this, have this sense as well, that this is good. This is like some expensive, well-made honey taffy that you'll probably never get again. This is better than the honey taffy that you found, that you already had on you, that you had found in the picnic park earlier. This is like some of those rich humans' honey taffy. And there's at least 4 crates here overflowing with it, full of these little individually wrapped honey taffies.
Snowball wants to figure out how to get the big metal box because he knows it's on those roly-polies. He wants to figure out if he can get the big metal box moving.
Yeah, I think you go over to the driver's side and it's unlocked.
You are a driver, so.
You get in, no problem. And I want you to roll a criminal for me. Yeah, no problem. You just dig your claw up into like the underneath the console of this VW van, and you sort of fiddle with it a moment. You've done this before. Ain't nothing new to you. And you hear it crank as you've sort of hot-wired this vehicle. Back inside, Bruno. You are on the floor in the middle of all these humans as they're like, "What the hell, John? We told you last time you can't do this again." But you are surrounded by all of these like individually wrapped taffies, but also you're at the feet of all these humans who are sort of not happy.
I assume the bowl is still nearby too,
Yes,
right?
it is. Mm-hmm.
Like it's okay. Can I grab the bowl and start like
Yeah.
shoving candy into it?
Yeah, as you're doing that, what are you doing, Barrington?
I probably help, I guess.
Oh, so you're just walking past the humans and helping him? Because there's no music playing at this point. The lights, someone's flipped the lights back on, and as they look at you, they're like, "What is the dog doing? John, what are you doing? You can't give him taffy." Sunshine, what are you doing? Are you running outside with this human on your shoulder?
Yes.
As you run outside, you see this big metal tin from earlier, but you see the back doors ripped off of it. You smell the overwhelming scent of this honey, and you see these crates, and then you see Snowball up in the front, sort of climbing in.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna, like, jump into the back of the crate and, like, throw the giant bee off, and I, like, pat it, like, sit, like, and then I'm just gonna go for the honey, for the taffy.
Yeah, you can grab the taffy. If are you eating some of it?
Sure.
Yeah, if you eat a piece, then you can move a point away from Bear. But
away from Bear.
yeah, you can move it out of Bear, so you can make your Bear.
Okay,
score
I'm not
lower.
gonna do that then because.
But you are so. This honey is here. You got both of you have found like the jackpot. Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Or the honey pot.
The
as
honey
it were.
pot.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like laying it. I'm like, this is a good day.
Yo, Sunshine!
And the big B!
Yo, Sunshine! Hey, Sunshine!
Yeah!
Where's the rest of the crew? We gotta get this going.
Right. You hold on. Make sure the bee doesn't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Put him up here on the other side with me.
Okay.
You'll be right back.
Oh God.
Yeah, I grab the giant bee and I throw it next to her.
This poor human just getting flopped around.
I imagine it's like Goat Simulator, where it's just
Exactly. At
ragdoll.
this point, yeah.
Yeah, he's unconscious. And just like, and then I'm gonna go towards the our pals.
You run inside, Sunshine, and you see Barrington in the middle of the floor, sort of helping Bruno get this candy into this bowl. And the skeleton guy is coming over like, yo, I told you. John, I got this. Look at what you just did. I got this.
Barrington throws Bruno into the candy thing, grabs the candy thing over his head, and runs out of there.
I don't want to have you roll because you aren't doing good, but I need a bear roll.
Hmm.
Can I help?
If you would like to just, you can. I mean, you did it though.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, you did it. You were running out, and you're running right past Sunshine as you like. All of these humans are like, "Where's he going with Chad's dog?"
Man,
You're running straight out past Sunshine.
For them, they probably just hear like as they go by. But for Sunshine, it's let's book it.
wait, okay, and then she runs out. You're like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, you as you were coming. Simultaneously while this is happening, the bee is in the passenger seat looking over at this big black bear. Still a good costume. You're really dedicated to this, aren't you? Can I go? Okay. And you guys run out. I assume Sunshine is like leading you, Barrington, to the big the big van, but you don't need it because that scent is the same scent as the candies in the bowl. You and Bruno,
Snowball?
but Snowball's in the driver's seat waiting.
Let's go, and then just hop into like the back where the candy is, and just like.
And I go, and I put the rest of the candy with the candy.
Yeah.
Bruno. And I get into the back seat, and I have like the windows aren't down, are they?
No, they're not.
Can I get the windows down?
Yeah, we can say you can. Yeah.
Okay. Just like this awkward pause of like us being in this action scene, and I just like claw on the window button, and it's just like, and he puts his paw outside the door, and he just like taps twice as a let's go for it.
Snowball looks at the bee and is like, "Arr," and then is gonna try to put it in gear and drive the van.
Give me a criminal roll.
Oh Lord. No, it's not climb. So all right, here we go. Criminal roll. Oop.
As you go to do it, you realize this is a stick shift.
God damn it, no!
And it sort of, it throws you all forward as you try to go forward. Yeah, and it gets you a little bit, taken off guard.
Yeah, like, is there like I can see her Snowball from the from the back, right?
Yeah, you're in the back seat, yeah?
Yeah. So can I like reach over and like try to like claw it to like make it work?
Hack the stick shift.
You're hacking the stick shift? Yeah.
Yes, you can. Roll me a criminal.
Okay.
Sir Barrington has Sir Barrington is definitely 8 a candy at this point.
Yeah, you can move a point back. You need to put a point into Bear, both of you actually, Sunshine and Snowball, because you're both very frustrated. This van isn't working. And at this point, Bruno, you sort of leaned up, and there are humans coming outside. And you sort of hear, "Yo, Chad, I think they're trying to get your van. Who invited? Is this John's friends? Who invited John?"
Sir Barrington's paws are going like this on the stick shift, trying to get it to work.
Roll me a criminal.
And as he does, Snowball pops his taffy because he's just so frustrated.
Yeah, you can do that. Of all the people, and it's probably because Barrington knows most about humans, Barrington just knocks his heavy fist. He like leans up in between the two of you and knocks his heavy fist on the dashboard, and it seems to put the van into drive.
I think Snowball, who had taken his paws off the wheel to eat the candy, is like,
and when you floor it, Sir Barrington goes flying back into the back seat.
Yes. You in the background, you in the back, Sunshine, you have to like hold on to some of the crates, especially onto Bruno, because Bruno is probably could very well fly away. But
I hold on to my fez hat because I have a window open.
But you do manage to start the van and go down the driveway, leaving these humans in the background behind you.
I hit the horn and I think it's like so I keep hitting the horn.
And the bee beside you looks at you and goes, "Damn, John, you did it again this year." And that's where we'll leave it.
Oh my God.
Fucking John.
I want to know more about John.
We just need an Adventures of John, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love Honey Heist, guys.
That was interesting.
Thank you.
What a shenanigan-filled game.
That was going to be my plan. Like, when the second we found the honey, I was going to be like, the second I have it, I'm like, let's book it!
It's the best plan. You guys got very close to going feral. Some of you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can go around. Thank you all for playing, of course. Go around, say who you are, where we can find you. If you have anything happening this wonderful week coming up, we can go in. I think I ended with, did I end with Aya? So we'll go in opposite order. Yeah, so Aya, you can start first.
Hello, everybody. You can find me on Aya Golender on Twitter and everywhere else. And today I am playing in Dungeon Academy, where we're going up into space again. So we'll see what that happens. And after that, I am also playing in a different game where I get to play the future daughter of one of the characters. So that's going to be fun. And that's going to be on... give me a sec. Factor Mood D&D. So that on Twitch at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So this would be real fun and dramatic. And that's me.
Nice. Dylan?
Hi, you can find me at KKRP2 on Twitter. This week, I believe Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Greyhawk channel, you can find me in Secrets of Castle Greyhawk, where we explored D&D's original Mega Dungeon. Last time, we escaped the Isle of the Ape, which is basically King Kong, and accidentally gave a super powerful artifact of good to some Yugoloths, and might have to try and get that back. So that should be fun. 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Power Square RPG on Thursday, we do Waffle Talk, where we talk about Dice Camera Action and D&D stuff. So if you like talking about that, come talk with us. And then Saturday at, I think, this time we're doing it at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. We're doing more Waterdeep Dragon Heist, where last time Scott's character got shot and almost killed by a drow gunslinger.
Shot
And
twice.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
what
With a
happens when
poison
I'm
gun.
not there.
And then before that, he got shot.
He got shot.
I heard about that,
Saying.
Scott.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then my character let the gunslinger go. So, fun stuff. Come watch that.
Speaking of Scott,
Well, on Fridays, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, we play Retroverse. And if you're into crazy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, mixed with D&D, mixed with Max Payne, mixed with a bunch of other crazy stuff,
Lots of crying.
a lot of 80s, 90s pop culture references everywhere. They're with a bunch of epic level, well, not epic level yet, but high level heroes for sure. Trying to save the world from an evil laser dragon, then that's the place to go.
And we're getting spooked this week, so this is super fun.
Yes, we're going into I'm still not sure if Chris released it yet, but it's going to be the Halloween special module, Retroverse, and it's slasher themed. But I'm gonna mix something else in there a little bit.
nice. Jeanette.
Hi, I'm Jeanette. You can find me on Twitter at JEBreak79. I also run some games on my Twitch, Uncanny_Adventures. Next Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have D&D 5e Forge of Fury. The group is delving deeper and deeper into an old dwarven stronghold, and things are getting more and more dangerous, except for the rogue. Have to do something about that. And then Monday night, we have another game on my channel. It's Call of Cthulhu. It's Reign of Terror. Scott and Dylan play. Katie played for a while. Her character may have had the happiest Call of Cthulhu ending ever, or maybe not. We'll find out. But the world is ending in 3 to 4 days, and the group is completely at a loss for what to do. And who knows if they'll stop it or if they'll go with it. If they'll be sane or if they'll be dead. We'll find out. So that's at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel as well. That's what I have, I think.
Yeah, I highly recommend following. I'm going to put their Twitters in chat again. I highly recommend following all of these wonderful people, following what they do, what they create. They're all amazingly creative people. I'm very lucky to play with them when I get to. Usually every Saturday, but I will not be there this Saturday to play Waterdeep. I'm doing a charity game. But you can follow me on my Twitter at KatieFace to see what I'm doing. I do games all through the week on various channels. And you can follow me here. Pretty soon I will be starting a proper D&D campaign on Saturday nights that I'm very nervous about. But we will see how that goes. And before then, just random one-shots ran here when I want to play with my sweet friends that I don't get to play with. So, thank you guys for hanging out, and give these wonderful people a follow on their Twitches and Twitters and social medias and all that stuff, and we will see you guys later. Bye!